Hi there, Audi owners. Today in your 2017 Audi Q3, we're going to be taking a look at and test fitting Swagman's XC2 two-bike platform rack. This two-bike platform rack is a compact yet sturdy two-bike rack that's going to hold your bike by contact of the frame and two cradles for each wheel. This is a very secure bike rack that prevents any rocking back and forth, so if you don't really like the hanging style where your bikes have potential of kind of moving around and potentially contacting one another, this is going to eliminate that without any worry or buying any additional accessories or anything to prevent that. One of the things though about this bike, since it does contact the bike on the frame and not on the tires, you do want to avoid using carbon fiber bikes on this rack because it could potentially damage the frame. Now that restriction is only for carbon fiber bikes. If we look at our arm here, we can see that it is padded, so that's going to prevent it from causing any scratches or abrasions to our bike, and it's going to hold it on there very secure without causing any damage to it. It ratchets down into place, so we can show you that here. You can see there's a release lever to take it off, and when you're wanting to put it on, it's just as simple as lifting your bike into place here and then pushing down until it locks it on. So this is definitely one of the quickest of platform racks to get one on and off as far as getting it cinched down. The cradles are going to be adjustable here. If we open it up, we can slide that back and forth, and this is really nice because that way you can stagger your bikes to get two on here and still minimize how far this rack sticks out, because this is a pretty compact rack. And it's nice that each one is adjustable as well if you've got different sizes. Maybe you are bringing a child with you and their bike's considerably smaller than yours, you can slide the cradles together to accommodate that bike. When you're ready to remove your bike, it's as simple as releasing the arm and then just lifting your bike off. We're now ready to hit the trail. If we take a look at the mast here where our bikes are cinched down, this mast actually tilts out of the way because in its current position, if you've got this on your vehicle here, we're not going to be able to access the tailgate. But if we pull the pin here at the bottom, that will allow us to tilt this off to the left or to the right, whichever side necessary, and then we can go ahead and open up our tailgate here. Then we can go ahead and open up the tailgate, and we can grab whatever gear that we need out of here. Maybe we need some water or anything for the trail. Once we've got everything we need, we can shut it back up, restore our mast upright, and reinsert the pin. We're going to go ahead and take a look at some measurements here while we've got our rack in its normal position when inserted in the receiver. The furthest point from our bumper is going to be here at our cradles at about 19 inches. Our lowest point here at the back is going to be about 12.5 inches to this point here. And the closest point on our rack is going to be here at the cradle at about 2.5 inches. These cradles down here, the cradle arm or the cradle down here, are very close. Looks like it's about 2.5 to 3 inches for these points. If you're no longer using your rack, we can put it in the storage position by pulling the pins located at the bottom on each side and then reinserting the pin. It just moves up to the center right up there. This is going to minimize the amount of space that our rack here is taking up. And this is really handy if you're planning on leaving this on here and you've got parking lot maneuvers you need to make. We don't have to worry about that extra space on the sides when we're trying to park and turn. And if you're going to store this in your garage, there's now a significantly smaller amount here of space that it's going to take up. Our rack secures to our hitch using the included anti-rattle bolt. This is going to secure it and ensure that we don't have any play between our rack and our receiver. If we shake it back and forth here, you can see we're moving the entire receiver. That's going to minimize the amount of vibrations that gets transferred through our vehicle up into our bikes, which is going to ensure that our bikes don't get damaged when going down the road. There's also a sleeve that comes with our rack here, because you can see we've got it in a 1 1/4 receiver right now, and this sleeve will allow it to also work in a 2-inch receiver.
Here on our test course, we'll start by going through the slalom. This is going to show us the side-to-side action. This simulates turning corners or evasively maneuvering. Once we get to the alternating speed bumps, we'll see the twisting action. This will simulate hitting a curb or pothole or driving over uneven pavement. Once we get to the full speed bumps, we'll see the up and down action. This will be just like driving in and out of a parking lot, parking garage, or driveway.
And that completes our test fit of Swagman's XC2 2-bike platform rack on our 2017 Audi Q3.